Good morning from Universal Orlando Resort. We are here to see what we can see as far as the updates go. There isn't a lot going on here. That's why we've sort of had more Disney videos recently, because there aren't as many updates at Universal as there are at Disney, but there are a few things that we can see. Hoping to see some of the Harry Potter construction around the roller coaster that's going in Islands of Adventure, and I'm hoping that we'll be able to see some Halloween Horror Night stuff, because it is fast approaching. So the first thing that I wanted to show you guys is that Emril's has closed, and it's behind walls now. We don't know what's gonna be replacing it, but hopefully it'll be something just as good as Emril's. Emril's had the best happy hour out of any of these restaurants here, and nobody ever went to it. It was like $4 for beers. So I know that it's first thing in the morning, and the theme parks usually are much busier first thing in the morning. So I don't know if I should judge the crowd level just yet, but it does look like it's gonna be a busy day. It is a Saturday too. So we're gonna head into Islands of Adventure first and see if we can see any Potter construction or if there's anything else going on. Wimpy's was also open for a little bit. I don't think it's open anymore. It's like the perfect place to start the video with this "The Adventure Begins" sign. Also, can you guys see the moon up there? That's kind of neat looking. So I'm over by the Starbucks and Cinnabon here inside of Islands of Adventure, and here's something I never noticed before. There's a stuffed Marlin up there with a saddle on. What the heck? That's just right above the Cinnabon. Wow, Spider-Man is already a 50-minute wait. They're telling us to clear the road. The superheroes are coming. Oh. Oh, there's Steve. Hi, Steve. Oh. Hi, Logan. Oh, they're right here. Oh, Storm and Spidey. Oh, Spidey's standing up on top. There they go. Hoorah. Ooh, they're off. They're off to stop the bad guys. Thanks for keeping the streets safe, superheroes. Kind of neat, because when that happens, that clears a path through Toon Lagoon. There's nobody here. They're all behind me. See, there they all are. Looks like they're filming a commercial over here at Bildrat Barges. But alas, Wimpy's is not open. It seems I have missed the 3 days a year that Wimpy's is open. Maybe it'll be open later? It is a Saturday. I figured it would be open because it's kind of a busy day. I guess not. Came back to have a look at people going by on Bluto's Bildrat Barges. See how wet they are? Those sprays are from people that have paid quarters to spray people with water. Which admittedly, it is a very hot day, so being sprayed in the face with water does sound kind of appealing. 16-minute wait for Kong. Kong is continuously proving to be one of the most popular rides here at Universal Studios. One of the things that was just added to the Coke Freestyle machines, one of the things that was just added to the Coke Freestyle machines here at Universal Studios is Mezzo Mix. Which, if you guys have never had Mezzo Mix before, it is a German soda, which is basically just like Coca-Cola mixed with orange drink. Pretty delicious. I'm gonna stop into the Jurassic Park Discovery Center to cool off for a minute, because the air conditioning coming out of there is beckoning my name. I love that this looks exactly like it did in the movie, with T-Rex attacking this little short-necked brontosaurus. While we're in here, I figured I'd show you guys that they do have a vegan burger. Vegan brown rice and mushroom patty. Sounds kind of interesting. We'll have to give it a try one day. You guys know I love a good pun for a store name. The Dino Store is the best one I've ever heard. And over into Hogsmeade, where we are greeted by cranes upon cranes for the new Harry Potter roller coaster construction. Just looking through the old Dragon Challenge gates, and you can see some of the show building, or some of a show building for the new Harry Potter coaster. Ooh, and it looks like they're setting the trusses for some sort of peaked roof or something like that over there. That is impressive. There is an entire other building over there, so there's going to be multiple buildings with show scenes inside of them for this roller coaster. This is going to be a very spread out ride. From what I've heard, we should be able to get somewhat of a view if we go through the line on Hogwarts Express here at the Hogsmeade station. Oh yeah, there's a pretty darn good view from here. You can hear them working in there too. Holy macaroni. This is exciting. They've started taking off some of the facade of the old Dragon Challenge load building. There are turns all over the place, some really hard bank turns. That's a launching system, linear induction. This is gonna be amazing. Wow. I cannot wait for this ride. Look at all that's going on over there. Just looking at some of these hard banks, it is going to be so much fun. I am super hyped now. The sign for the Hogwarts Express said it was a 10-minute wait. I think it's a 10-minute walk, not a wait. Yeah, there's nobody else here. Oh no. Spiders. I hate spiders. Still, as long as there's not a line, the easiest way to get back and forth between the two parks and the most entertaining, Hogwarts Express. So now we're over in Universal Studios from King's Cross, and I just noticed this lighting tower right here. Ooh, this feels an awful lot like a Horror Nights thing. They do light up this area during Horror Nights. I don't know why they would put the lighting towers out first, but you know, a boy can dream. Real quick, I just overheard there's a violin busker here in King's Cross and she's playing Sweet Child of Mine. Probably one of the greatest, most underappreciated parts of the Universal Parks are the buskers inside of King's Cross Station. They're fantastic. One of the things we used to look for in years past is when Fear Factor would shut down to make way for Bill and Ted, but Bill and Ted is not coming back this year. So I wonder if another show will be taking place in the Fear Factor Theater and when it'll be shutting down. Will it be shutting down like the day before because they don't have any setup, or do they have a lot of setup? Over here by Men in Black, just turning to look, and I'm not seeing any progress over here at this tent for Horror Nights. Nothing yet. I know that they're doing a lot of work inside, but no facade work just yet. I'm gonna do something that's gonna blow people's minds. I'm not gonna ride Men in Black. I do always like to come over here by the bathrooms by Men in Black and try to look through the trees, because there are 2 tents back there that are gonna be Horror Nights houses, but I can't see anything right now. Sometimes they have large thematic elements that you can see through the trees, but not yet. Out in front of Simpsons, they have all of these carnival games, and the one that I really do not understand is this I Caramba one. I realize that Bart says I Caramba, but why is he slam dunking an eyeball? Ooh, we're in Central Park. This is always a scare zone, and they've got the lighting rigs up. That is exciting. Oh, and they put in their temporary power for the lighting rigs. Ah, excitement. Horror Night stuff is happening. Yes, this is so exciting. It's not much, but it is something for Horror Nights. Ooh, what song is this? Is this a Horror Nights song? Definitely a Horror Nights song. This is the Horror Nights lighting rig song. Know your lighting rigs. These are lighting rigs for Cinematic Celebration. These are lighting rigs for Horror Nights, which actually, it kind of looks like they're pointed all in one direction. Almost as if there's going to be some sort of a stage over here or something, which is quite possible because this is where Academy of Villains was last year, so they might be coming back. We do know that Academy of Villains is coming back, we just don't know where they're going. Maybe it'll be here. Speaking of horrifying things, there's Beetlejuice. So there are a few lights up on the roofs here in Hollywood. It's hard to tell whether or not they are for Horror Nights or just normal old lights. I've seen all your movies.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. In there?
It's a little, it's like a little mustache that helps with the sound.
Oh, sure. Oh,
yeah.
Right. Sure. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah.
So how you doing?
Hey, me, I'm dead. How you doing? Yeah.
Not bad. Not
Hey,
bad. Not bad.
Can't complain.
I know. Well, at least you're here, right?
Yeah.
That's the first step to coming back, right?
Right. Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
No. Well, yeah. I'm here now. So.
We just got to get you married, right?
Right.
Okay.
Well, it's just. I mean, thank you. But,
Yeah.
You're not my type.
Oh, well, I'll go find somebody. Don't
Thanks,
worry.
right. Yeah. Oh, sure. I got it. I got it.
Okay, yeah. Over here at Studio Styles, they've actually added Cinematic Celebration stuff for merchandise. So you'll see stuff from Jurassic Park, from E.T. There's also a lot of Secret Life of Pets stuff in here because this was a Secret Life of Pets store. But other than that, there's a lot of other stuff from Cinematic Celebration. There's all kinds of characters out and about. Here's Marilyn and Lucy are out and about. How are you? You guys doing okay?
We're wonderful. What does your camera have a toupee?
It does. That's what.
It did. Can I touch it?
Yeah, sure.
Hello. Ooh.
Try to keep the camera fashionable to fit in here in Hollywood.
Good idea.
Oh,
You
yeah.
thought of everything. You're so definite. Much better.
Well, thank you, ladies.
Oh boy, even better. Arr. Nice to meet you guys.
Yeah, it was great to see you guys. Stay cool out there. And the longest line is for Scooby and the whole gang. Did you guys see him? And then there goes the Blues Brothers. They're on a mission from God. I'm totally on cloud 9 that Shaggy just hit that burger dab on me. Oh yes, in between Minions and Shrek, looks like we've got some lights going up and some speakers, which, I don't know, they look sort of temporary, but they've been painted to match, so it's hard to tell. Maybe this was put up for the parade? I don't know. Maybe Horror Nights. Here in Music Plaza, there's a sign over here. It's covered up. I don't know what it's for. What do you think it's for? It's for the taping of Deal or No Deal. Now we're over in the New York area. Hope you guys are ready for a lot of me looking at lights and being like, maybe those are set up for Horror Nights? Maybe those have always been there. I don't ever look up at the lights until Horror Nights starts rolling around. I feel like I would have seen these lights up here earlier in the season, especially because they're just kind of like hanging out over the edge on a pole. So I'm leaning towards Horror Nights lights. Mummy has now removed the little locker tent that was over here, and all the lockers are now inside of this building, and it looks fantastic without the lockers in front of it. Unfortunately, Mummy is down right now though.
We're gonna start with a rap battle. You guys gonna choose your best rappers for this Drop the Mic Battle of the Sexes Challenge?
Better than guys, you can't be serious. You girls are cute and all, but you're delirious. Roll with me, flow with me. You crazy, you like Cardi B, but like Jay-Z. Boys rock the best, no contest. You think you're hot, you a hot mess.
Brace yourself, cause I ain't being nice. You think you're Jay-Z, but you're more vanilla ice. Surprise, I can rhyme, cause I'm the rap monster. Think you're the king, well, watch the queen conquer. I'ma do what a friggin' monster do. Verbally destroy you and your whole male crew. Let me mansplain to you, little comic you. I'm Thanos and this war is infinity.
They're gonna do songs from Mamma Mia. Well, this is exciting.
There was something in the air that night. The stars were bright. Fernando, they were shining there for you and me. For liberty, Fernando.
When you're gone, I'm not even trying to go on. Yeah, when you're gone, though I try, how can I carry on?
That was the exact plot of Mamma Mia. One thing I'm definitely not seeing is any sort of indication that there's going to be anything out at the exit of Fast and Furious, which makes sense because the ride will probably be open during Horror Nights, so I don't think they would want to put a scare zone here, cluttering the people trying to get out of Fast and Furious. Oh yeah, we're really rocking out here. Oh yeah, if there's anything that says Universal, it's this song. Pretty neat to come back out here to the lagoon area after we've seen the show a couple of times, the lagoon show a couple of times, and see like what it looks like without the show happening. I'm back in an area of the park called Sting Alley, and this has been a scare zone in the past. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be a scare zone anymore because it's just too tight back here. But it's kind of neat to be able to look up at the rooftops and see some of the elements of Cinematic Celebration. I don't know what any of that stuff is, but it is part of the show for sure. But there are some lights up there through this little section. I think that that's probably just ambient lighting through here. Maybe part of the Cinematic Celebration to kind of help with some of the popping of the projections, which are projected onto this building right here. You can see this is where we're at. That's the lagoon right there. Transformers is kind of just right there. They just made an announcement at Transformers asking people to go in the single riders line. I am a single rider. They said it was a 5-minute wait. Let's go see if that's the truth. Thanks, Optimus.
Take cover.
Oh no. Why is it in slow motion? Get out of here.
Well done, freedom fighters.
Thanks, Optimus. So wait, Bart just brought the RV out here by himself? I didn't know Bart... Oh, he missed the high five. I didn't know Bart knew how to drive. Looks like they forgot the words to it though. So there you have it. That was our quick trip out to Universal to try to spot some Halloween Horror Nights updates, which we didn't see very many of them. We just saw some lights, which I mean are still exciting in their own right because that means that Halloween Horror Nights is coming. It's funny that it's just turning into August and we're already talking about Halloween stuff, but that's the way it is here in Orlando. Disney's Halloween event starts this month. Universal's one starts in September, so it's coming up really fast. So with that being said, we are off and we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Our name is Devin and Daisy Cook, and now it's time to pay the price.